This is the second question of the day. Again, it's Friday, August 30th, 2024. The term woke, WOKE, comes from the vernacular of indigenous Americans, and it's used in a negative connotation in certain circles. When these groups use the term woke, it often feels like they're mocking us or using it as a sneer. What's your take on the way woke is being twisted?
Whenever I hear politicians and the famous how, sneering and demonizing this phrase woke, it could just be me, and it may be me and my own delusion. I hear nigga. That's what I hear. They may as well say that. And it's almost like we can't say nigga, so we say woke. Or left, which when I hear left, I feel like they say a nigga. Excuse my language, but that's what I'm hearing. When it's all said and done, a lot of people I know are not leftists. They're not right either. They're not demon rats or Republicans. But they were for the last guy. But a lot of our people did not and do not vote. That's why I'm like, how y'all gonna say that this man being in office is our fault? Most of our people don't vote. You've incarcerated so many of us, we don't qualify to vote. That right has been stripped away from ex-felons and whatnot. A lot of our children are too young to vote. Um, Even people that could vote aren't registered, and some that are registered just don't bother because we learned as a people decades ago that the elections were rigged. Okay, we decades ago. I mean, I figured it out in like the 90s. I've been a Republican, a Republican voter for over 20 years. Okay, long before I heard anything about Trump becoming a president. I got tired of playing the game. You know what I'm saying? I started out as a demon rat because my grandmother was one. Just like I started out as a Christian cretin because my grandmother was one. But when you know better, you do better. I grew up. But this whole demonizing the term woke or sneering it at people as if there's something wrong with it, to me, it's a code word for something else. Because whenever they say it, for some reason, it comes across like an insult. But years back, they used to say, when are these black people, even though we're not black, when are these black people gonna wake up? When they gonna wake up and get it together? Okay, so now the melanin rich people of the United States are beginning to not only wake up, but waking up and remembering, whoa, this is our ancestral homeland. Y'all didn't bring us from anywhere. And we got the receipts and the proof, your receipts. It's not taught in school. It's not shown on television, but it is exceptionally well documented that when the first wave of pilgrims showed up, including the Vikings and the people that walked here from the Bering Straits, wasn't none here but a bunch of melanin-rich people that are now erroneously misidentified as Black and Negro and colored and African American. That is well documented. I don't care if it's not taught. So now that the people are waking up to, y'all are in our house, and we're supposed to have a separate government here. And when there's a problem between us and your people, we're supposed to meet in the middle at the federal level with the problem. Now it's like, oh, the woke and the left. Y'all gonna stop calling us black because you're black. Y'all gonna stop calling us woke because we remembered, we're acquiring our recall. And I guess they can say they're woke now because we were walking around like the Walking Dead, with the zombie memories. But when I hear woke, I hear sneering, and I hear a demonization of the term, and I hear an attack. What would you rather that we stay asleep? Would you rather? Maybe you would. You would prefer that we just be asleep and unaware and out of it, because I think being awake and aware is far superior to being asleep and zombified out of it and don't even know who you are and where you are. So if you guys are sneering at us and demonizing this term woke, which when y'all say it, the way you hiss about it, it comes out like nigger to me. When you sneer and hiss about left, it comes out like nigger to me. And most of our people are not Republicans or Democrats. A lot of our people don't vote. We don't play your game. A lot of people just don't want to be bothered with it because neither side does much of anything for us. Neither side. The Democrats started out as a Klan, never did crap for us. The Republicans started out as the landowners, which were our people back in the day. Um, and the Klan basically ran us out of the Republican Party and shoved us into the Demon Rat Party. And we've been stuck there ever since. But we saw it wasn't working. Well, some of us did. I saw years ago that it wasn't working, and I became a Republican. And they're not that good for us either. Because, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, neither side likes us. And I don't care what they call us. You can call us black, Negro, colored, African American, woke, left, nigga, whatever, whatever you want to call it. You call us what you want to call us. But you need to start calling us the true heirs to America by blood right and heritage. And this is our house. And y'all, all of y'all are in our ancestral homeland. And you are some of the most disrespectful, rude ass house guests I have ever seen in my life. You don't even know how to go to somebody's house and behave yourself. Now, how about we call you that? Poorly behaved guest in somebody's house. Didn't invite you in the first place. Joe Biden invited a bunch of people, but he's not us either. So if you're unhappy about the fact that we are beginning to acquire our recall about who we are and where we are, and that is disturbing to you, then okay, keep sneering. You can either keep sneering or you can start to try to behave like a proper guest in someone's homeland because you're being watched. Y'all do know this was an experiment, right? It seems to me to be a failed one, but y'all do know that this is an experiment. And eventually, the heir to the land and the homeowners were going to wake up and come out of their sleep, zombified, comatose, mentally lost, dead state. That was prophesied, and you knew that too. So keep hissing and being mad about it, or start trying to behave like, oh, damn, they're beginning to wake up. Let me try to fly right. Because I don't know how to do it yet, but one of my sisters is like, we can get these people kicked out. We can have them deported. Like they deporting people, we can have them deported too. We can have anybody deported. I'm like, really? You need to send me that. I want to see that. She's like, I thought I sent that to you. Like, no, you need to send me that. You need to send me that. So if you want to stay, stop sneering at us and try to do right by us. You are in our house. And yes, we are beginning to wake up about it. So call us woke if you want to, but we're not going back to sleep. Just saying.